This time on Barely Birding. Why is there a duck coming out of a duck head? Stop it. What is that? Me when I listen to heavy metal? Stop looking at Shoebills. What is that? Why has he got a little horn on his head?
Look at these.
Why is it floating?
Look at these worms.
Stop sending the worm toes. I've had it with these worm toes.
But the worm toes.
What you guys just witnessed was the amalgamation of putting general bird names into AI to create an image. So I grabbed my mate James, aka Herd Mentality, to help me put in even harder to depict bird names in the hopes of AI creating something that couldn't be further from a real life bird. As always, I'd like to congratulate Haley on this video's birding suggestion. Each video, I draw a concept of a bird that one of you barely birders has left in the comments. They will also be permanently kept on the channel banner too. So, without further ado, let's get into making some horrible AI mistakes. You see my screen? Look at this! Look at these little sausage fingers.
What are those sausages?
Okay, so for some reason, it just loves having their tongues out. I'd say the closest one is this bottom right, but it still looks very raven-like in a way. And once again, we just got the... Look at the bottom middle, it's just floating on a stick. Defying gravity enters the chat. This bottom left one, it's got... I think it's got a beak and then its tongue is acting like the bottom half of the beak.
Is that a toucan?
Oh god! Oh no!
Oh, what is that?
I love its little friend, its pet. Look at its little pet. His name is Meep. He doesn't like other birds. He's got 3 legs, 2 beautiful eyes. Like, look at those eyes of Meep. And then this shoebill on the right, nothing about that says shoe. And then you go down further and it's... Why is that one on a fire pit full of worms? Or, no, those are its feet. That is its feet merged into a fireplace. And then we've got on the far left, like, Gargamel. Like, what is this? The Dark Lord. It's like doing that face, you know? Like, I love the eyes up at the kneecaps. This middle bottom looks like it needs to be in Sesame Street.
That looks like a Muppet.
Yeah, exactly.
That's actually the Muppet.
That's Kermit, is it? Honestly, with feet like those, I'd be wearing shoes. James, I told you, stop sending me photos. Stop sending me photos of your outfits. We're looking for birds here, just...
That's a shoebill. What are you talking about?
This is straight out of the change rooms, just a really strange angle. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of that owl in Avatar: The Last Airbender, but instead of a library, it's just shoes. Okay, this one's actually cool. Why is this so bad? Stop it. Tell me your prompt right now.
My prompt is shoebill covered in shoes in a cave.
Why is... Oh, look at that middle one. He's plotting. Nosed one, and one of them's just staring directly into my soul. Honestly, this thing would be quicker than most birds on foot, so I'd be terrified. Okay, honestly, this picture with the lady, that bird in the background...
Honestly, it's a shoebill.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was actually getting penguins here for a minute, but then I got a disturbing version of a Teletubby. Hey man, got any meth?
It's just this little girl.
Patricia, get away from the army of penguins. Okay, oh god. It's the Horde. The Horde has risen from the dead. It's the army of penguins. Look, this is the future. This should be a campaign photo for what global warming's gonna look like. So we had Patricia at the beginning. Just a young girl. Founded by the penguin army. She moved on. The army has thinned out as the penguin has slowly taken over her legs. Her face is clearly being penguinified slowly as the empress of the penguins. And then she Slowly, as she grows up, less and less penguins are following her as she consumes their souls. And then we finally get the final form of Patricia.
I found her kid as well.
Oh my god.
This is a child.
Why has it got nipples? Okay, that's just straight up Pingu.
Why does it have 3 bow ties?
3 bow ties. It's got 2 mouths. And you're too worried about its fashion sense. That's not a bearded vulture, James. That's Igor.
I got regular dudes.
Okay, that is actually the coolest looking
Thick
thing
ass.
ever. It's like they couldn't figure out, maybe we should do a vulture with a beard instead of, you know what? Let's just do a vulture's body and a bearded man. I feel like this has some backstory, James. This child has had this in its bedroom for like the last 6 months, and you're like, I've been hearing these noises all night. Let's get rid of this thing. And he's like, no, father. I want to keep him. He's my friend. That's Apple. I named him that because he ate 6 of the other children in the orphanage.
I found Apple all grown.
Oh no, Apple has grown. Apple has taken another orphan victim. The other one, that's the elder Pumpkin. You don't want to know what Pumpkin does. Apple is horrible. I don't know what you're putting in to get these pictures, but I know for a fact it isn't Bearded Vulture. This is Apple before the transformation. Honestly, that baby is probably more horrific than the thing behind it. What is that? Okay, so this straw-necked ibis is clearly taking off a flamingo's body shape, and it's just standing on straw. Look at this top right. You got the one in the middle.
Is that what's on top of Marge's hat?
Yeah. Wait. Say that again, James. Did you? No,
I realised I'm mistaken.
no. Say that again. What'd you just call it?
I will not. No.
Did you say Marge's?
did not call it
Did
a
you
hat.
say Marge's hat? Homie, I'm an ibis. The middle picture.
I'm an ibis!
These 3 bottom pictures should be an advertisement for anti-incest. So why is there a giant hole?
No.
And also, you're putting something in with space. There's too much correlation here.
What?
Here.
No.
This is the SS Albatross. Okay, that is pretty good. Why does this look like Little
Why?
Satan? The one in the middle, that is a creature of Christmas right there. That is like a myth that the Christmas elves would talk about. Oh my god. Okay. That bottom left, that is actually sick. I want that as an ornament.
Is that a mole?
That is so cool. And I love they're like, oh, let's make a really cool thing, and then, oh no, someone forgot the bird. Let's just make a bird stand on its head. Okay, so they took Missile too seriously. Oh no. What is that? There's a demon dog. It's like, you know those people that own terrible, disgusting looking dogs, and they're like, its name is Princess. And they're like, oh, isn't she just gorgeous? She's so nice. And you just got this thing like... Why has he got a tree coming out of his shoulder? It's just got so many questions. This guy in the middle just looks like, you know, when you're pushing out a terrible poo. Okay, yep, we are not getting birds. Like, yep, this is a normal bird, and then it's like, oh yeah, this is the car that your grandfather would always tell you he drove. Okay, this might be the most this might be the most accurate yet. You know, when you pull up the fluff of the legs of owls, and it's just like these little twigs. This one's like in the outback, and there's like a dune worm in the background. Oh my god. So we got Sassy the Sasquatch with a pelican for a head. Could you imagine if a bird just walked around on its 2 legs like that, and then it uses those hands to just snatch children? Don't like
I
that.
found dodo birds.
What
I
have you
mean, I
done?
searched pelican, but it looks like dodo birds.
I was gonna say, James, this picture you sent before, how does that look like a dodo? But
There's a dodo in the background.
is there? That is not a dodo? Now you're probably thinking to yourself, how could these get any worse? Huh, well, my sweet summer child, just wait. Oh, they are all this cursed thing.
They're all. Why are they all like that?
This is a straight up cryptid. What is this? This one's just all neck.
Oh.
What is that? What is this? What is this random guy next to a tree?
That's a stork.
Ah, yes, it's the black-necked stork. He's got no black neck, and this thing is just—it looks like an ancient tool that old civilizations used or something. I just don't even know what that is. This one in the middle, that one's plotting again. Oh, what is that?
Black-necked stork.
That
True,
it
true.
looks like he's just come out of the thrift store. What is that? What is that? That's like
What do you mean?
that's like if E.T. never went home. What is this? Why is it giving like gang signs or something? I hate that. Stop it. Stop it. Stop sending me stalkers. The stalker gets stalked. Okay, so it knows it's a bird. There's bird things in here.
There are bird things.
But there's the only thing olive is the background color. That is bad. That is bad.
That is bad.
Stop it. I hate the teeth and the big nose. What if I told you about this before? And we've got the bloody trousers man over here with the feet hands. Okay, this is not Weebill. This is not
Weebill.
This is not Weebill, guys. This is something bad.
What are those Weebills?
Does it think like the wee part of Weebill obviously means small? So is it showing like just these small? I don't understand why it's all like family photos though. You just got another car. Stop it with the grandpa's cars.
I don't know how I keep getting
Oh.
cars.
Who's this dude? This is hey, I'm Shane. I've just photobombed this Weebill shot. Why is the Weebill showing me Jeff
Why?
Goldblum with these thing 1, thing 2, and thing 0.5 in the middle? Like, what is this? It has no idea what a Weebill is. That is pretty close to a yellow-faced honeyeater.
That looks.
And then it just gets worse. It's got like this proboscis with an eyeball sticking out. I hate that. You reckon this one in the middle eats honey? You reckon he eats honey, that one? Oh, why is there a squished man's head? Oh, what is this little smuggler? That's the weed dealer. That's Jeffrey. What is this one with the legs? It looks like a bulldog. And then this one's got like a creepy screaming goblin with a pretty normal bird just sitting on its head. What is that? It looks like those they porgs. See, I don't understand this AI, how it goes from like a very normal looking bird and then you just move over to the left a bit and you've got this like disgusting vile humanoid creature getting swarmed by these deformed birds. It's got like these cult vibes right now. What is with these little rabbit ears and antlers stuff and the cult outfits? Like it's in like latex dresses all the time. What is this? He's got like a little monk in the background. That's probably like the cult leader. That is like Dobby on meth. Right there. Oh, okay. So I separated butcher and bird. It wasn't the right call.
No.
Oh
That
my.
was not the right call.
Oh no. That is not a butcher bird. That is a keyring. Oh, okay, so we got the gargoyles. It knows it's supposed to be bird-like or owl-like, like a nightjar, but it's really going into the satanic stuff. Okay, we got a very normal-looking animal right here. And this thing, what is that? What is that?
That's what they worship.
You know when, like, they do, like, real-life dinosaur sculptures for kids, and they're just so unscientifically accurate? You get stuff like this. This is what I imagine they'd make something look like. You got a pretty nightjar-ish looking face.
Yeah.
And you scroll down,
That's my first search.
and then you get Nightjar the Long Way. Okay, that one's cool. I don't know why its feet are doing like finger guns though. Okay, wait. That's a bird.
It did not.
That's a bird though. The top left, that is a bird. They've just slapped some horns.
It does know it's a bird.
Oh, I hate this bottom left one. That is the Jersey Devil right there. Let's hope that it knows it's a bird, and I don't have to blur this part of the video. Oh no!
Oh no!
Come on! What the hell? He's getting strangled! Stop doing these cool little anime ones.
Why?
Look-
They look cool.
Yeah, but look how cool my top left photo is. That's so much cooler.
That's not cool.
This one is screaming. It's like when your sibling just takes your Xbox controller when you're mid-game. Mom! Oh no! No, I'm gonna have to blur it. We got the tit on top of the head, and then tit in between the tits. That thing wants its existence to end. And that is horrific. That gives me flashbacks to the laughing kookaburra. I want you to stop it. Now, I had to end the experiment before I got any more malware. What did we learn? Well, for starters, AI doesn't know every bird to exist, and maybe that's a good thing for now. There is room for improvement. If you guys want a part 2, make sure to send me some unusual bird names from your part of the world, and I might just make it. And subscribe to my mate, or don't. I don't really care. I'm just barely birding.